Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you play a song called She Knows. And she does, people. But we're going to end up cabling this on 4th fret to kind of match the recording, and we'll walk through a couple things in reposition just in case you don't have a cabo. And there's this cool lick that kind of goes through the tune actually for our intro verse, where you play 2nd fret on the D string, and then we go to 2nd fret on the A string, back to 2nd on the D, back to 2nd on the A, and then we go to 3rd fret on the A string twice. And then more. So we got kind of 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. So you can kind of pause the video, look at that tab. Or the notes you're playing are kind of a E, 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 B, E, B, C, 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 C. And the chords that would kind of back up that lick would start on an E minor chord. I normally do that 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the D 2nd. And if you strum all those together, oh, the sad sounds of E minor. Now, you may also dig on kind of adding in 3rd finger on the B 3rd fret, kind of making that E minor 7. Or adding in the pinky on the high E 3rd for an E minor 7. Or randomly, I was kind of digging on the intro, actually, I was kind of throwing in some E minor nons, actually, where you kind of hold the E minor down, and go 3rd finger on the high E 2nd fret. F sharp notes. So I was kind of digging on that, and actually even kind of walking around the scale randomly. With those other voicings and chords could be cool to kind of say some stuff on E minors. And then from the E minor, we'd be going to a C major chord. I normally do that 1st finger on the B 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D 2nd, 3rd finger on the A 3rd. If you strum the A string to the high E string, that gets your clearest sound of that, and that's called C major. Now you may also dig on lifting off the 1st finger and making that a C major 7. The jazzy sound of C major 7. Or you can add in the pinky on the B 3rd for C major 9. Kind of say some stuff around C. Or you can play C major 9 a different way by doing 1st finger on the D 2nd, 2nd finger on the A 3rd, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. Kind of working out for your C major, slightly more powerful C major. Now you may also dig on working that same kind of an idea, kind of taking parts of kind of the scale idea in G major around that. Might be kind of cool to say some stuff. And on that part, actually, there's a couple different strumming options you may want to think about through the tune. You could do kind of a down count idea, kind of like E minor for 4 and then C for 4. So E minor 1, 2, 3, 4, C. E minor. Kind of an idea. Or you may dig on a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried that light. You have down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And if you're fast enough, you could probably get that whole pattern in on each chord. Or if you're just starting out, you may want to just half that pattern, kind of down, down, up on each chord. E minor, down, up, C, down, up, E minor, down, up, C, down, up. Or you could split the pattern and do E minor with a down, down, up, C with the up, down, up. Sometimes I dig on doing E minor with a down, down, and then going to the C for the up, down, up. So we kind of experiment with that feel. Or for myself, I was digging on a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot at the beats, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. Kind of a 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the E minor, do a down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 down. Then on the third beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. It's kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, 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 down. And what you may want to do is just take half that pattern, just the down, 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 up. Kind of work that on each chord, especially if you're new to 16th patterns in general. Or you can split that pattern between the chords, kind of E minor down, 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 up, and then you go to the C for the up, down, down, up, down, 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 C, up, down, down, up, down. Or you may want to experiment with halving it a little early or late, especially if you're kind of playing it out. That can be good. Setting it up for the listener can be very cool. And we'll basically be repeating that until we get to our chorus part. And our chorus, we start on the C major, but then we go to a D major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the G second, second finger on the high E second, third finger on the B third. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of D major. Now you may also dig on lifting off the second finger, making that a D sus2. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for D suspended. Kind of say, do some free falling around that chord. Or another possibility would be doing a D7 chord, doing first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the G second, third finger on the high E second. So you kind of dig on working a D7 into the song too. Or you may dig on lifting off the third finger there, and a D7 sus 2, or D7 sus 2. Or adding in the pinky on the high E third for a D7 sus. So that way you can kind of say some stuff around that chord. Randomly another D that I like thinking about, so would be a D9 chord where you do first finger on the D, 4th fret, second finger on the A, 3rd, or 5th fret, third finger over the G, B, and E strings, kind of 3-string as a mini bar over the G, B, and E. So randomly I just love D9, so if any chance for dominant, I'll definitely think about that voicing myself. And then from the D, we'll go into an E minor chord. But then we have the E minor with a G major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, third finger on the high E third. If you strum all those together, the beautiful sounds of G major. Now you may also dig on putting third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. A slightly more powerful G, and it's a little bit easier to get to from the C major 9 and the E minor 7 and the D sus. You're kind of looking for some easier options. Or another option instead of the G major would be a G dominant 7, which I think is very, very cool. And I think you definitely hear that F note on that chord at some point in that measure. So you can do first finger on the high E first fret, second finger on the A, second fret, third finger on the low E third. Kind of work a G7, which is definitely a cool way to kind of point back to a C chord in general. Dominant 7 nastiness to the wonderful sounds of C. Now randomly myself, a lot of times if I've got a dominant 7 on a G chord, I'll think about a different G7 voicing as a G13. One of my cool jazzy voicings. We're going to do first finger on the low E third, second finger on the D third, third finger on the G fourth, pinky over the E and the B string on the 5th fret. The beautiful sounds of G13. Love that voicing. Now randomly, if you're thinking more jazzy voicings too, just to go ahead and throw these two other voicings at you really quickly, you couldn't use a C major 13 and doing first finger over the D and G strings, 2nd fret, second finger on the A, 3rd fret, third finger over just the E and the B string on the 3rd fret. Ah, that's a jazzy, cool voicing for C major. And then from there, you could work that into the D9 randomly. And for the E minor, if you dig on 9 chords in general, you could use an E minor 9, doing 1st finger on the D, 5th, 2nd finger on the A, 7th, 3rd finger with the G, B, and E. Now I've given you much more information than you probably thought you were going to get in this video. So you got kind of C major 13, D9, especially if I was playing it without the capo, like if I was just covering it myself. E minor 9 to the G13. Ah, it could be a very, very cool way to kind of work that change. Definitely something to think about there. I think that could be very, very cool. And then from there, then we'll basically be repeating those parts through the song. Now, on the chorus, though, you could work the down count idea, kind of that C, D, E minor, G, or you could work down, down, up, down, up. It's kind of that same deal where we're kind of halving our chords, we're splitting the pattern between the chords. Or you may dig on the 16th idea. The weird part is to play along with the recording, instead of starting on an E minor chord, starting on a G sharp minor chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 4th fret, then now your E minor is really a G minor chord, and your C is really an E major chord, and your D is really an F sharp major chord, and your G is really a B major chord. The capo will change your tune. Ah, that sounds pretty close. So, you know, when I kind of think about kicking it off with that intro idea. Or you could kind of back it up with the chords, kind of that E minor, C, kind of with the down idea, digging on that. Or you could work the down, down, up, down, up. Work just the half pattern idea or the split pattern idea, or if you're quick enough, or you just get really excited, you may want to try doing that whole pattern on each of those chords. Or something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, at the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So in the E minor you'd have low E for the bass, on the C you'd have the A for the bass, you'd have the D for the bass, unless you're doing the D9, which now is set up to, oh my gosh, 8th fret and 9th fret randomly. So then you have the A for the bass, and on the G you have the low E for the bass. Nice. So you could work a bass down up on each chord, kind of C, D, E minor, G, C, D. Wow, yeah. So if we tried that on our verse, just doing a bass down up, we'd have the E minor, C. Now working just bass down up on each one. Or you may want to just add in the bass and still split the pattern. That could be cool too. Or if you're digging on the 16th idea, you could work it off of bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. Probably cool little variations. So if we tried it that way, you work just the bass down, down, up on each chord. Bass, down, down, bass, down, down, or you can split the pattern with basses. Oh, and that's a cool way to do it. Kind of the bass, down, down, up on the E minor, and then you go to the C for the up, bass, down, up, down. That's my bass. I dropped the bass. So anyway, you may want to think about kind of playing around with that a little bit too. And then from that verse, if we tried actually, we could take our chorus and actually could do kind of that same idea. C, D, E minor, G. Or if you're quick enough, I guess you could get in that whole pattern on each chord. Get really excited on that part. I'm starting to feel a little Spanish that way though. Or Latin. It's very, very Latin kind of feel. I'm starting to feeling some flamenco rhythms going on. Y'all, it's great. Or you could wear the 16. And just a bass down would be a really cool option if you're doing that idea of kind of the 16th idea. The halving idea could be very, very cool too. There's all kinds of different ways you can mix that idea, or all these ideas up. Chords like between the G major and the G7 can be cool. Or if you know the licks around these chords too, you know, feel free to kind of take this lesson and kind of throw it in, mix it up, make it your own, see what you can say with the song. There's lots of different ways you could kind of mix it up. And it will basically be alternating between those parts through the song. But that's the basics of how you could strum through She Knows! So, good luck! Hi, wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there's probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.